Good morning on this cold old day. Welcome to ABC 25 Local Lifestyles. I'm Angie Humphrey.
I'm Ron Rhodes. I've got some hot tea over there. And it's
I know. I
just
just want to hold it because my hands are cold.
It feels so good just to hold it in the cup in your hand like that.
I know. It feels great.
And really, it's a damp chill outside because we've had that wet snow. But boy, it was so pretty when you just coated the trees earlier.
It was.
Now the sun kind of broke out a little bit. Now that snow is gone, but that's okay. I mean, I don't mind that because we had some pretty slick roads.
It was pretty for a minute.
Yeah, for about a minute. That's about all it was. Yeah.
Coming up today on the show, strawberries and champagne. That event lights up the Valentine's season. We have ticket info and more. Sandra Hadley, our wedding and events planner, walks us through the wedding trends for 2020. American Senior Community shows us a robotic pet that can really help patients heal. And the art of Mark Steven White will grace our set is just eye-popping and stunning. And Ron and I try to stump our movie expert, Jim Hunter.
And will we have success? We'll find out.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see right now. I tell you what, though, this is, Jim is really sharp when it comes to movies.
He is.
He's got it down. So it's getting tougher and tougher to stump in.
It was hard to find a question you think you could even begin to.
I think you found one that's going to get him.
I think Sorry, Jim.
I think you found one that's going to get a lot of them. I'm seeing them. All right, let's take a look outside right now and see what we've got going on. The temperature's actually warming up a little bit, which is nice.
That's
away
good
from
to
that
hear.
Melting or up above the freezing point. It's above the melting point. As you can see out there, it's a little gray, but we've had the sunshine break through at times this morning, and it does help out. And of course, the snow that was out there, kind of a memory. Now, we still have a chance for a few flakes out there mixed in with the rain. It's going to be mainly rain this afternoon and very light, what little we see. We still have a chance for a little bit of a mix this evening before it tapers off. But really, the worst is over with as far as that goes. And really, the roads, the worst is over with. Because even for the afternoon commute, I mean, the temperature's still going to be in the mid-30s. Even if we do see a little bit of snow mixing with the rain, it's not going to be as cold as it was this morning or as slick as it was this morning.
So not as much to worry about.
Yeah. The temperature right now is 35 degrees, by the way. We're going to warm up to 38. That's it.
But I'm telling you what, actually sounds pretty good.
It does sound good. Sunday is going to be fantastic. So we've got 55 degrees and sunshine. I had to tell you that in advance.
Can you possibly move it up to Saturday?
The mantra, that should be our mantra. The whole day, just 55 on Sunday and sunshine. 55 on Sunday and
55.
sunshine.
We'll keep on holding on to that. Well, let's get to today's Daily Dish. Now, this story is about a problem that state troopers say is growing and growing, and they're not happy about it. An Arizona state trooper pulled over a man who tried to disguise a fake skeleton as a passenger so he could ride in the carpool lane. The skeleton was sitting upright wearing a hat and it was tied to the front seat. State police gave the driver a ticket. Now, troopers cite about 7,000 carpool lane violators every year.
Not surprised. If you've ever driven in big city traffic, that carpool lane is the lane to be in.
It is.
And but the wild thing is, I mean, who's going to be fooled by that? I think most people, if you're driving by that, are going to, that's not a real person there. You got to, look, how much did he pay for that ticket? I bet he paid over $100 for that ticket. You could probably buy a pretty good looking mannequin for $100.
Oh, I'm guessing so, and I bet he did. I'll save up my money.
Took it.
It won't stop him from traveling, and maybe he needs to get a friend so he has somebody to ride with.
That's pretty inventive, though. I mean, it's funny the creative ways people go about just to get in that, that carpool
It would
lane.
be fun to have to just interview some troopers about what are the most creative things people have used to look like they have a passenger.
That would be pretty cool, yeah.
Because he took a picture of this one, so I'm guessing that they've got lots of them.
Yeah, they probably have lots of them, but I would bet that more than half the people who do, like the dummies, get away with it. So
probably so. I mean, you'd kind of have to pass a trooper to even be caught. And
unless somebody in the other lane rats you out. They might like, dude's got a dummy in the lane.
Just drive. All right, move over, Moon. NASA has a new mission that's taking it straight to the sun. The space agency says a new spacecraft is journeying to the star at the center of our solar system for a historic mission. The solar orbiter will try to snap the first pictures of the sun's north and south poles.
That's cool.
The orbiter is slated to launch from Cape Canaveral next month. It was custom designed, of course, to handle the sun's heat. Because you're thinking immediately, it's going to be a toast. It's going to be
incinerated.
It can withstand temperatures to 900 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow. That's pretty impressive there.
I hope the camera can withstand those temperatures,
Although I'm telling you what, the sun, I mean, it gets too close to it. It's a lot hotter than 900 degrees Fahrenheit.
Of course.
But no, it's really great because I'm fascinated by the sun.
I wonder how close it will get, though. They didn't say that in that report. How close could a vessel get to the sun to take a picture?
Within 900 degrees Fahrenheit. I mean, that's about the way it is. But you've got to think that the surface of the sun, we've got thousands of degrees Fahrenheit, and then even out beyond that, the corona is even hotter than that. So it's like, it's the core of the sun's even hotter. But I mean, you're not going to be able to get too terribly close, but close enough for some good pictures, and as close as we've ever been, so that's good.
Okay.
I'm loving it.
I'll be fascinated by the pictures.
Yeah, there's probably a skeleton driving that orbiter.
Wouldn't it be hilarious?
In the HOV lane to the moon.
That would be so
or the
funny.
sun.
Well, a company known for vintage video games wants to run gaming-friendly hotels. Atari says it plans to open 8 hotels in the U.S., and the hotels will have spaces for virtual and augmented reality and the venue esports events. So construction of the first hotel is in Phoenix. It gets underway this fall. Other future locations include Chicago. Okay.
That is absolutely
That's one way
fantastic.
to reinvent yourself, Atari. Is there even an Atari game?
Atari was the biggest thing in gaming back in the late 70s and throughout a good part of the 80s until Nintendo came around. But it's like, and you know, then they just kind of like disappeared. And now they're coming back. They're coming back big. I mean, with hotels and
you just see the meeting.
Conventions.
We've got to reinvent ourselves. What can we do?
Yeah, we're not going to beat Nintendo or PlayStation or Xbox in gaming, but we can beat them by making big hotels and hosting those gaming conventions.
Oh, people will love it. I mean, people who are into
absolutely.
that, they'll go crazy over that.
Yeah.
So 8 of them, Chicago being one.
When I think of all the hours I spent wasting my life playing Pong.
Oh, and we thought it was the coolest thing ever. Oh, it was so exciting. Isn't that pitiful?
We had pitiful lives back then, didn't we, Angie?
It was so exciting. Hey, we will have some exciting news when we come back because Lori and Carol are here and they're going to tell us all about Strawberries and Champagne, the gala.